All right, so it's 12 o'clock, so we're gonna get started. So my name is Anastasia Lindenberger, and I am the marketing assistant with Collab Lending. Today, we're gonna be talking about how to level up your social media game. And this is all information that I've learned that I wanted to share with you, so you don't have to go learn it somewhere else. So first off, being broke is hard, being successful is hard. You gotta pick your hard. You can either be successful or you can be broke. But either way, it's going to take work to be successful, and being broke is no fun, obviously. So most of these tips are going to be about video and social media. So, for example, being in front of a camera right now is not easy. It's not easy for me. I don't like being in front of a camera because I am a shy, introverted person. But at the same time, having someone who may not know as much as you out there getting the business you could be getting, but you don't want to post on social or you don't want to make that video because it's scary. Well, the other person out there is going to get the business because they're being seen by tons and tons of people. So, biggest tip, create content for one platform. So this was information that was gathered. It says that you need to base your ideal client on like their age. That's where you should go. Like it says for Facebook, anyone 40 and up, which I'm 28. So, and Facebook is where I spend all my time. So I was like a little shocked when I saw that. And then it says Instagram is for millennials. If it weren't for work, would not probably have an Instagram. LinkedIn is for corporate. So if you're trying to get other business people, if you're like business to business and not like business to consumer, then corporate LinkedIn is probably better for you. And then if you love doing videos, you definitely need to get yourself on YouTube. You can do shorts there, which is like small little clips, and then you can make longer clips. And some people like take off really fast. It's just a matter of putting yourself out there. So what I'm going to challenge you to do is commit. And what I mean by that is spend the next 90 days getting better at one social media platform. Just one. Don't want you to say, oh, I'll just get better at social media altogether. Because you know what's going to happen? You won't. You will get in this groove where you're like, yeah, I'll get better. I'll get better at this. 100%. I got this. I can do it. I can do it all. I can do Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube. I can do all of them. And I'm going to be successful. But then in about a month, you're going to be nowhere closer to your goal than if you had started with one and done it successfully and got your plan down and then went to another one or maybe another two, but start with one. And then if you see that it's hitting off, go somewhere else. The choices are endless, but you need to get your plan and your goals down. Because if you don't, you're not going to get any further than you were before you started. You're just going to be wasting your time and possibly money, depending on what you do, because you didn't stick to one. Okay, so big question. Personal versus business. Is there a difference? No, there isn't, because you are your business. So what that means is that you need to be showing people who you are. If you're like a real estate agent or a loan officer and you're going out there and you're posting on social media only about mortgages, only about your business, that's it, everyone's just going to think that you are 100% always trying to sell them something. And like, maybe you are, maybe you want to sell them something, but you want to show them that you're a person too. If you don't, they're not going to care. They're going to see your name and they're going to be like, oh, they just want to sell it. And they're just going to swipe right past you. You post a funny video or something business related, but it's also personal. Like, for example, I'm going to play this video. This is my son on Christmas. I used this video for work because it worked perfectly. He opened the video game he had been asking for like 5 months. That one little clip was personal, but I turned it into business, made it a social media post. But his excitement is exactly how people feel when they get that clear to close. So, as a buyer, your client is one payment. As a referral source, they can be 10 times that much. So what you need to do is spend less time being business and more time focusing on giving your clients what they need: education, leadership, inspiration. Focus less on selling to your audience and focus more on adding value to them, because they're going to come back if they know that like you want to help them in more ways than you want to get them into a mortgage or you want to get that paycheck. They're going to see you as, oh, they teach me something every time I come to their page, or man, they're a great leader and I love it and I want to be just like them. Just things to think about. So a lot of people like to say that the problem with social media is attention span. It's not. The problem is if you're making videos and you're not getting the traction you need, you're not utilizing social media the way it needs to be, or you're making a bad video. If you're just out there selling, no one's going to want to watch. You occasionally have to be fun. You have to be spirited. You have to show people that like this is an awesome thing and you are definitely going to need it. So stop complaining that people can't stay focused on your videos and instead realize that maybe your videos aren't as great as you think they are. It doesn't matter if your video is 15 minutes, 3 minutes, 60 seconds, or 15 seconds. What matters is how well you sell yourself and the information you have. So there's this little thing called the 10-10-10 principle. What that means is you need to spend 10 minutes a day in your social media, like replying to comments or looking at other people's posts. You need to go and make 10 comments on your followers' social media posts so that they see that you're engaged, and then you'll show up more often on other people's pages who have also liked that. And then make sure that you reply to comments in your own posts. Don't just post something and then never look at the comments that you get. Make people feel like you're an actual human and it's not just like a bot posting, because that's not what people want. People want real things. They want to know that you're the person that they can go to and they know that you're a real person. Are you posting and ghosting? Are you just posting your little post and then never looking at it again? Because that's hurting you. You need to go and post, and then when you get a comment, respond, or go to someone else's page and comment on their stuff. Like if you see someone with a really nice pair of glasses, or for instance, a really awesome hair color and you think it's cool, comment. Oh my gosh, I love your hair. Where did you get it done? Oh my gosh, your glasses are amazing. Where can I get a pair? Or it's as simple as like, just, oh my gosh, I love your content. And I hope you're having a fantastic day. Because most of the time when people see that kind of stuff, they're going to respond because they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this person actually cares. Or this person thinks that I'm cool. And that's awesome. Go do it. So, perception is more valuable than the truth. What does this mean? We trust strangers on the internet more than we trust the people that are close to us, like friends and family. If one of our friends came up to us and was like, oh my gosh, you have to read this book, it's amazing, or oh my gosh, this restaurant is the best, it's like 5-star, you need to go, it was so good, what are you going to do? You're going to go Google it because you want to see, is it really awesome? Do other people think it's awesome? And if, let's, for example, use the book. Or here, we'll use a movie. You go and look up online if a movie was as amazing as your friend says it was. But it's got like a 2-star out of 10 rating. Are you going to go watch that movie? Probably not. But your friend thought it was amazing and they had to tell you about it. They wanted you to go watch it and see how amazing it was. But the internet's telling you that it's not amazing. So you're probably going to ignore it and never go watch that movie. So we trust the internet more, and the experience we get is from what the internet says about something. So that's why it's important to make sure that you are perceived on the internet the way you want to be perceived and not the way others are perceiving you. So a big thing, before 1920, we were very character ethic, where we believed that if we became a better person and a better version of ourselves, then everything else around us will grow. We had like courage and humility and integrity, and we were like, yes, if I become the best version of myself, then people, the things that I need will start to be a reality. Whereas now, they're more about what others think of us. It doesn't matter what we think of us. It's more important about the people around us. So our public image, our attitude, our personality, if people don't like it, then it doesn't really matter. It's more on who people think you are and not who you actually are. Because if people think you're a bad person, you're a bad person in their eyes. And there's no changing that. So I'm going to tell you a few things in videos, two tips for videos that you need to stop doing. Stop introducing yourself. Stop being like, hey, hi, I'm so-and-so. If they're on your page, they know who you are. Introducing yourself is for strangers, not for people that you know. And if you're always introducing yourself, they might be like, well, yeah, I know who you are. And then it's going to seem like, oh, well, if they introduce themselves, they're just trying to sell me something. No, you want to just hop on and be like, hey, y'all, how's it going? Or just start going. Today, we're going to be talking about this. This is the information you want to hear. And just like with enthusiasm. Second one, stop waiting for it to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. The video you want, your outfit, clothes and outfit are the same thing. So the video, the clothes, your hair, your makeup, your background, nothing is ever going to be perfect. You're going to stumble. You're going to make a mess of things a couple of times. It's going to feel out of place and you're going to watch yourself and be like, is that really what I'm like? Just post it. Post the video. Because if you do, you might be surprised. People might actually like what you did and they might think it's perfect, even though you didn't. If I were to go and post a crappy video right now, it's going to outperform your perfect video that you've never posted because it's never perfect. So you just don't post it. So you keep redoing it. You want the views, you want your social media to grow, get out there. Post that video. Post it now. So here are 7 videos that might help you, especially if you're in like mortgages and real estate. These are really going to help like boost your social media game. Number one, always tell your origin story. People want to know who you are. If they don't know who you are, why are they going to come watch you? They're not. So tell people who you are. Get out there and tell people about your past. Like for instance, I'm a marketing assistant. A couple years ago, I was the general manager of a Dunkin' Donuts. Would you have guessed that? Probably not. But I was slinging coffee, making donuts every day for 4 years. Now I'm a marketing assistant at a mortgage company. Crazy. If you have buyers or sellers, make a video. Just a generic video that you can send to them whenever you want. To anyone, just a generic video that'll help your customers know what's going on. Client testimonial videos. If you have a client that's starting to do a purchase or like it's buying a house or refinance, or you have a product that they're buying, talk to them beforehand and be like, hey, when you have like, after you try this or after we get to the closing table, would you take a few minutes and like record a video of just how the process went, of how awesome it was, if it was awesome? I want to know. I want to know what you have to say. But don't stay in the room. Get out, because nothing is more awkward than talking about someone with them standing right there. That's a no-go. Get out. Make videos on what you've just learned, like what I'm doing right now. I've learned things from other people and I'm telling you about them because I think it'll help. And you want to get out there and give that knowledge to people, because the sooner you become a wealth of knowledge, the more people are going to come to your page, because they know that you've got tips, they know that you have tricks, and they know that they can count on you. Local spotlight videos. This says act as if you are running for the digital mayor of your town. Get out there. Go, like for Erie, for example, we have the Tipsy Bean, we have the, oh, I can't remember what it is. Oh, it's the popcorn place with, I can't remember what it's called. Pop Luck. There, that one. You could go there and just be like, hey, I want to do a video about your business real quick. Is that okay? And we can post it on both pages. We can post it on just mine. I just want to have a second to talk to you about you being a local business owner. That's going to be insane. So number 6 is mostly for mortgage realtor industry people. And so is number 7. So mortgage educational videos. If you're just sell, oh, this is like, I can get you in this house and I can get you this pre-approval for this rate and this and that. People are they might ignore you. They're going to listen for a little bit, but if that's all you're giving them, they're going to scroll. Teach them something. Teach them how the difference between FHA and a VA loan, or the difference between a 15 and a 30-year mortgage, like what that can do for them. And it's going to be crazy, the kind of knowledge that people are looking for. Interview realtor partners and other leads. This is for loan officers more so. You want to put yourself out there. And if you put other people on your page with you, like for example, if I were to go out and meet with a real estate agent just to talk about marketing, I could be like, hey, let's record like a 2-minute video, just something real quick that we can like chit chat about things that are going on. I can share it and tag you, you can tag me and share it, and then we both get the exposure. It's a win-win for everybody. Okay, final tips. Switch up your background. As you can see, mine's pretty plain. I just moved upstairs into a new office, so there isn't much back here. Most of it's over here on the other wall because the room that I'm in slants. So keep it fresh, be different. Maybe next time I do a video, I'll turn my camera so you guys can see what's behind me. Or maybe I'll be in a completely different room. Who knows? If you're posting videos, be different. They don't want to see you sitting in the room every single time, the exact same room. Sometimes they want to see you outside. Go to the beach, go to the park, go to a restaurant and record yourself for a little bit and be like, guys, I'm at, like, for instance, we have Federal Hill. I can go to Federal Hill right now and post a little video and be like, I'm having lunch. Federal Hill is amazing. There, people see a completely different side. Be careful using a teleprompter, only because you can come off cold if all you're doing is reading. There's not, like, if you script everything, you might not show people the real you. You might think you are, but you're trying to get certain knowledge out there in a certain amount of time, certain way. And sometimes it's okay to have a teleprompter just to give you some reminder, but sometimes go off script. Just blurt stuff out. It's fine. No one's gonna care about it. You being you is what's going to get you out there. It's going to get your social media up. It's going to get your name out there for everyone to hear. Do it. Just be yourself. Call out your insecurities. Be okay making fun of yourself. I don't like being on camera. I move my hands a lot, as you can see. These are things that really I'm always nervous about. But I'm out here moving my hands around and on the video camera talking to every single one of you right now. So just go do it. Go make the video, post the video. Video is so big right now. That's like TikTok is super big. There's shorts, there's reels. Like, even if your video is just a couple seconds long, getting your face out there is all that matters. Do it now. Everyone has a smartphone. Everyone. If you are in any kind of business, you have a smartphone. You have to. It's just how it is. Take the smartphone and video record yourself. It doesn't have to be a fancy webcam, a fancy camera. It can just be you and your phone. That's all you need. Doesn't look like we have any questions. Thank you for your time. This is my information. The phone number is the one in the main office. I'm a marketing assistant for Collab Lending, and if you have any more questions on social media or ways that maybe you have an idea but you're scared to do it, or you're not sure if it's the right idea, go ahead and reach out. I'm always willing to help. Have a great day.